Hi Pookies! Today we will be debunking Canadian allegations because we are Canadian and we're gonna see if you guys are right or wrong about us. Unfortunately, we are Canadians because it's snowing right now and it's so freaking cold. Yeah. It is currently -8 degrees and the wind is 26 kilometers per hour. Bitch, I don't even think I can run that fast. And wind is coming at me at 26 kilometers per hour. So that says a lot. But anyways, today we'll be debunking Canadian allegations and seeing if they're true or not, and if you guys are making myths about us, because I collected this list and some of them are really weird. Like, what were you guys thinking? Like, what? I'm very disappointed in you guys for assuming and making Anyways, let's start with the first allegation, which is saying sorry all the time. Honestly, it's kind of true. No, it's definitely is true. Like, we're really nice here. And like, we're playing badminton in class, and every time you drop the birdie, you have to say sorry, my bad. Like, in gym class, all you hear is sorry, my bad, that's actually my fault. My bad, sorry, that's my bad. That's like, bro, this is a World War III competition, like, who says sorry the most and who's the kindest, because honestly, Canadians are pretty nice. Because if you ever come to Canada, you will be a lot of like holding doors, like really nice waiters. I feel like when I went to anywhere other than Canada, I feel like definitely nobody's really nice, that nice to you, except in Canada. Okay, the next allegation is that we live in igloos. Guys, we do not live in igloos. As much as I do not wish to live in igloos, we don't live in igloos. Yes. We live in a very beautiful house. No, when I first saw this allegation, I was like, there's no way people believe that we live in igloos. I actually thought we live in igloos. I searched it up and it says, the myth that people in Canada live in igloos surrounded by polar bears and moose is a humorous and inaccurate stereotype about the country. Exactly, it is. Who is believing that shit? Who is believing that shit? We do make igloos in the snow in the winter. Like, there are people making igloos around the neighborhood and around the city, but we do not live in it. We live in a house with AC that is very comfortable. Because bitch, I've been in Canada for the last 13 years and I can still not stand the cold. So yeah, me either. But there's some people who actually go out in shorts in the winter. I just don't understand them. I feel for them. Anyways, the next allegation is that we are obsessed with hockey. There are a lot of people that are obsessed with hockey, not including me though. I do watch hockey games, I think 2 times in my entire fucking 13 years of life. But I have not been obsessed. I've not been the biggest fan of hockey. I feel like sports are just not my thing. But I know a lot of Canadians that are. And I know a lot of people who love hockey that are in Canada. So I feel like they just think that we're obsessed with hockey because we like kind of invented hockey. But girl, you will never catch me walking a hockey game and actually knowing what's happening. You will not catch me doing that. Also, I was watching the hockey game with US and Canada, and bro, I couldn't even find the puck half the time, so. The next allegation is that we work with moose. Okay, who? God, are you reading that right? We go to work with moose. Yeah. No, we go to work with mooses. I don't think I've ever seen a moose in my entire life. Honestly, same. Like, I was like, wait, what? Apparently, we travel on mooses to get to work. Y'all, this is not... What in the effective efficiency, eco-friendly are we talking about? Bro, US has like cars in their driveway and we have mooses in our driveway. Like, bitch reaper, y'all. Can we just pop an image of my moose right there? That's little bubble, that's little moosey. The next allegation is that we pour maple syrup on everything. I think I tried maple syrup as a solid time of 4 times. Yeah, I've honestly never had maple syrup. Yeah, I don't think we get maple syrup. But maybe it's just because I live in an Asian household and Asian moms, they just don't really like sweet things, so we don't really eat it as much. But honestly, none of my friends really had maple syrup either. Same. Honestly, it depends on the household you're in. For me, we never had maple syrup in our household. Like, never. Say A all the time. Honestly, wait, that is kind of true. Like, I say A a lot of the time. No, but that's more of your Asian side, like A, instead of like do you want a whiskey, eh? You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. We don't do that.
At least our generation, we don't say that stuff.
Yeah, like unless it's like in the silent generation, the boomer generation. We personally
I don't think I've ever heard any of my friends say, can I have some of your snack, eh? Like,
no.
Send them to a mental hospital right now.
Yeah, that's also false. Honestly, I think we're 0 to like 7. Like, what are you guys saying about us? Living in igloos? Okay. Traveling with mooses? You got to be kidding me, though. We travel with mooses. Okay.
Okay, our next allegation is
only drinking Tim Hortons coffees. Tim's everywhere. Okay, Tim Hortons is everywhere. Like a lot of places. Like,
I must be honest.
Around like every like big plaza, I feel like. And we don't really drink Tim Hortons coffee. There are a lot of like coffee places,
but I feel like Tim Hortons is the main stop for like adults.
And if I'm being honest, but millennials and Gen Z is more Starbucks or even McDonald's, honestly.
But honestly, like we have Tim Hortons in our plaza at our school, and honestly a lot of people do go there, and Tim Hortons is normally really busy.
Okay, the fear of the metric system but still use it. I mean, I don't think it's just the fear. I mean, I'm personally scared of the metric system, but it's because I use it like once a year.
Okay, but like how do you even calculate with Fahrenheit? Like we've always been using Celsius for our entire life. So if you're saying like 102 Fahrenheit, girl, you're gonna have to convert that into Celsius, because
real,
I don't know what you're talking about. And like
pounds, I think we use pounds in here. Like with weight around here. Yeah, like with weight. Like how much do you weigh, or like I don't really know. That's basically it, honestly.
And also feet. If you say like you're like 6'3", like 6'3", then like
we do sometimes, but I feel like we use meters more.
No, centimeters.
And centimeters more. Like how tall are you? I am like 1 meter in this, or I'm like 160 centimeters, like that. Yeah, something like that. We don't really use feet, but I do know how tall I am in feet, just for my non-American friends, for my American friends and my non-Canadian friends.
Everyone knows how to skate. Honestly, yeah, most people do.
Yeah, most people actually do know how to skate. Even if it's not their best, they have gone skating before, I feel like.
Yeah, because we normally learn from a young age, because there's like a bunch of skating rinks around our area. We have like 2. We have one in our library and one outside in a high school. So honestly, yes, we do have a lot of skating rinks, and there's actually a lot of kids and adults in there. So I mean, I feel like most Canadians are brought up from a really young age to like start skating, because I don't know.
I guess how it is.
I guess we're just parents just like enroll us into classes, and we just have to take it.
Everyone is friends with Ryan Reynolds or Drake. Who are even these people? Okay.
No, I can actually relate.
Kidding. No, because I'm not friends with Drake.
My geography teacher is friends with Drake, and honestly, it's kind of true, but it also kind of isn't, because bitch, why are we friends with celebrities? Like I don't even think I've ever met Drake before in my entire life. So.
I don't really listen to Drake and Ryan Reynolds. I don't even know, there's like so much Ryans in the celebrity world. Like I don't even know which one you're talking about.
Ryan Reynolds, Blake Lively's husband.
Oh yeah, I don't know who the fucking guy is. I feel like I know who these people are. I just don't like.
Girl, we literally just said that. Okay, next.
Like know them. You know what I mean?
We all say a boo instead of about. Bitch, I don't know anyone who says that. A boot? Are you kidding?
Come on, bro. Is it because we wear boots?
One eternity later.
I say about.
We definitely say about.
A boot. You got to be kidding me. A boot? I'm gonna start crying. Like, okay, how stupid do you think we are? I'm dyslexic, but not that dyslexic to say a boot. Okay, come on. Who is fucking with me right now?
Okay.
Boots? Oh, hell no. Hell no.
Okay, next.
Winter lasts forever. It honestly feels like it lasts forever.
Yes, it does.
It can literally start snowing at random times of the year. Like, we can be like, oh my god, the snow is finally done. It's finally the end of February. Plot twist. 2 weeks later, there's a snowstorm. What do you mean there's a snowstorm in the middle of March?
Yes, it does happen.
Honestly, like, I'm about to start littering. Like, we need this snowing, this winter, this coldness to stop. Let it just be summer already.
Right when you start to think it's turning into summer, then
the next day, the snow's falling down again. Yeah, you're gonna start shoveling again. And the worst part is shoveling the snow. It's like, basically like raking leaves, but your back aches even more because you have to bend down and pick up the snow and put it on a big fucking mountain. Yeah, like everyone in our neighborhood has like snowmobiles, because bitch, you better believe there's like 25 centimeters of snow every time you wake up. You have to shovel that before you go to school. So welcome to life in Canada. Honestly, don't move here. Don't move here. Anyways, the next accusation is we are all lumberjacks. Who told you this misinformation? Who told you this misinformation, bro? I don't think I've ever known anyone that is a lumberjack. Yeah. I don't think I know anyone that is a lumberjack. So. The only reason why you guys think we're lumberjacks is because it's cold in here and we need fire. But there's something called an AC now. Yeah, we are not. And electricity bills. And there's AC. Probably 1% of Canadians that are lumberjacks. Personally, I've never met a lumberjack in my entire life. Actually, I feel like I have. I feel like I have, but like a really young age. The next one is, we all speak French. Honestly, yes. Not really. I've been learning French for about 4 years, and the only word I know is bonjour. Okay, but like I feel like when we're in a young age, we started learning French at grade 4. So but we're all bad at it. Yeah, I feel like we know French. And if we go to France, the only thing we know how to speak is bonjour, merci. But like, we still do know our French and how to say like the very, very, very simple words. Very basic words. Like, we don't care about French. Yeah, we honestly don't really care about French. I don't think anybody cares about French. Unless you're in French immersion. If you're in a, like a normal public school, nobody cares about French. French is like beside art and music. Our last allegation is we keep our milk in bags just to confuse outsiders. True. We do have milk in bags, but not to confuse outsiders. I don't know who started this. It's kind of smart in a way, but not at the same time. But we do have milk in like containers and jugs. Yeah. We just normally at least for our house, we get our milk in bags because we have these like milk holders basically. Cartons. No, not cartons. We have this like. It is milk cartons. No, cartons. Oh my god. Yeah, it's kind of stupid to think of it now. Maybe we should change. Like, honestly, why do we do that? That's so stupid. That just takes so much more effort. Like, yeah, like you can just literally crack it open. And also, we need to open it. It kind of feels disgusting. Take the plastic out of the bag, put it in, cut it until we can pour it out, when we could just be like Americans and just twist the cap off. Okay, Doug Ford, are you hearing this right now? You're probably not, but change your milk. We're not special. Just change it. Make my life more efficient. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Tell us if you guys have more Canadian allegations so that we can debunk them, because these are the only ones that we can think of. But if you guys have more, please comment them down below so if we have enough, we can do a part 2 maybe. And can you stop? And thank you guys so much for being so supportive, nice, kind in the comments. If we have comments, I'll add this part in. If we don't have comments, I will not add this part in. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye. Period.